Hello, everybody. Welcome to What the Flock. My name is Valerie Bott. This is What the Flock. What the Flock is that? We still don't know after 128 episodes. I have not figured it out. Here's a song. We'll start it out and then I'll say hello to all you fine people. Howling like a big wolf in sheep's clothing. Your dirty clothes all hanging on the line. Threaten that you'll set it all on fire. Babe, don't waste your time. When you go low, baby, I get high. You land a blow, I let it slide. You call me out, I take it all in stride. When you go low, baby, I get high. You throw around your words like stones and arrows, searching for a star to take the blame. Building up your hill of accusations, it's how you play the game. When you go low, baby, I get high. You land a blow, I let it slide. You call me out, I take it all in stride. When you go low, baby, I get high. You're sinking down so far, you're subterranean. You may feel like the walls are closing in. Don't think that I'm your adversary, the enemy's within. When you go low, baby, I get high. You land a blow, I let it slide. You call me out, I take it all in stride. When you go low, baby, I get high. All right, that's my song. Did I sing that one last week? Maybe, yes, I did, because maybe that's why it was on top. But that's okay. That's okay. I didn't sing it in the last 3 concerts I gave here on YouTube, because I did an extra concert. Thank you, everybody who showed up on Friday night over at Mr. Smith Video. I got to fill in, do a little takeover of the channel, and that was awesome. I appreciate everybody who showed up for that. Let me say hello to everybody. I feel like Zach Thong was here first, and Martin Kelly. Martin Kelly was first, and then Zach Thong, and then Pole Vault was third, and this is when I opened up my program. And so here's Martin. Good to see you. I like Urban says Fireball, or if you're mixy, Fireball. We have Mr. Smith. Great to see you. Hope you are feeling better. We have Hugh Caldwell, yay! And this is exciting. It's going to be like a build-up to me showing up. We got Justine Kasprick. Good to see you, good to see you. Pole Vault wrote a new song. Oh, no, Pole Vault, I'm sorry. The Devil's Nipple wrote a new song with a new Korg that Pole Vault bought. But then I guess he lent it to Devil's Nipple. So that Devil's Nipple could, because he's some type of knob twibbler, that thing, that word. And then the song is called Scott Baio is Dead. And that's just not true. This is false. Scott Baio is alive. Because I Googled it, because I was like, Scott Baio's dead? Because every time Pole Vault, this week Pole Vault said, he said Tootie's dead. And I like Googled that, not dead. Not dead. If Pole Vault tells you to Google something, don't do it. Sometimes it's bad news. Sometimes it's real bad news. We got the Beaver himself in the house, Robbie Stingle. We got Pookie. Happy Sunday, Pookie. Hope you're having a great weekend. You're like every day's a weekend now. Every day's a weekend. We have Ali Gratia, good to see you. Bird Finger, I'm glad you made it too. My cousin Steve-O's here. We have Timber Traveler, hope you're having a great day. What? I totally missed this. I gotta see what y'all are talking about. We have Herbs has cast an aura of hellos on the chat. That's a new one. I like that. Rachel, good to see you. Appreciate you coming for Michael's songs. A non-mouse in the kitty contingent says they're currently trying to have a full cat pride fetch day, but Roger is a toy thief and we're running out of toys. Roger, why you guys steal all the toys, Roger? Roger's a good cat name. That's a very good cat name. We got Muggs Money in the building. You already know. Chicka, chicka, chicka. Muggs had some good songs coming out this week, so make sure you're following Muggs Money. Been putting out a lot. It was the takeover. It was pretty fun. I'm glad it worked out, even though I kind of messed it up a little bit. So let's not talk about that. I kind of messed it up. That's not what that means. That's not what that means. You're so bad. You're so bad. Oh, it was D from What's Happening. She didn't, no. Brad Example, good to see you. I didn't even Google Raj and Rerun. I'm like, maybe they are, maybe they're not. I couldn't. Ooh, Maria put 3 cameras up. Ooh, y'all are fancy. So Brad did some ketamine yesterday. How fun. Oh, does not recommend it. Oh, I'm glad you said this because I've had friends who swear by ketamine big time. And they're like, it's the best thing ever. And it was the most wonderful experience. So you said you've done it twice now just to be sure. And it's horrible. And it made you feel really bad. Well, I hope you're feeling better today. That sucks. I mean, I guess drugs, every one of us is different. It's going to affect everybody different. But I'm glad you said that because I was a little curious about it because I do have a friend. So I have 2 friends who've done it. One did it under doctor supervision. They were really excited about it, but not for very long. It helped them for 2 months maybe, and then they were kind of back where they were started. And then the other guy, he just does it for fun. He loves it. So, I don't know. Drugs are bad, okay? There is a Scottish womble called Cousin Cairngorm McWomble the Terrible. He lives in Loch Ness and annoys the other wombles when he visits by playing the bagpipes. I didn't know this. I want to know about this. Rachel's right. Maria is amazing as producer. That really makes the show. So Smitty also doesn't oops, I messed it up. Ketamine is not a fan. Justine says you have to take it by mouth or get the infusions. I'm trying to think of other ways I thought you could take it. I thought you swallowed it. I did hear about I think one friend did get the infusion with the doctor. I don't know what it is, to tell you the truth. It's death being shy. Some people prefer crack. That's good. Roger. I can't find the new, and so it's not under the couch or under, I'm trying to think of where the last time. Roger's having to get smarter. You don't boof it. Oh. Why are we boofing it? I don't want to boof anything. I'm telling you. I'm not boofing it. I don't want to do that. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. That's what I thought it was. That's what I thought boofing was. And I was like, I don't want to do that. Okay, yours was a nasal spray. I'm learning so much. I didn't know that. I did know this because when I was a kid, I read I read a book. I did. Oh, Country Walking. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, let me get down there in a second. I didn't know that I read a book about when I was a kid. It was like a teen novel, and it was like a girl, and she's on vacation with her grandparents or something, and she meets this guy, and he's like studying to be a veterinarian, and he has ketamine. That was one of the things in the story that always like jumped. And then I was like, that's what ketamine is. But he was also deaf. That was part. I don't know. Something about that book really like stood out to me when I was 12. It was horrible. Oh, it burned too. Oh, that's the worst. And it made you dissociative. Well, that's my life. That's my Timber Traveler gift. I remember. I'm gonna get down here. Oh, Robbie Stingle is gonna be up on the Community Pulse on Monday. This is very exciting. They're experimenting for neurological pain, and Kurt was in a trial. Timber Traveler says nasal spray. That's why my eyes stung. Yeah, just don't do meth. This is not medical advice. This is just drug advice. That's not medical, non-med, just recreational. So, Country Walking, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I do love some Bruce Springsteen. So I'm glad you do too. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Isn't that what the whole Supreme Court trial thingy was? Well, no, it wasn't a trial. It was a, when they're interviewing the one Supreme Court, and he was like, he was boofing it. I thought he was up the butt. I don't know. I don't know now. Now I don't know. Now I don't know. Timber Traveler, thank you so much for gifting a membership. I appreciate it. It went to the chef. I love it. Herbs has PCP. Yay. So you haven't done drugs in ages, but you still managed to upload your TWIMs in the wrong order. Be like, that happened last week. Country Walking. What? You did too? That's too much. Okay, so ketamine, and so I thought mostly was pills. I don't know. Thank you, Michael. I'm wearing my shirt, and it says, I am not your fucking monkey. And then here's me, and I'm double flipping you off. Not you, Michael. I love you. but just whoever's reading the shirt. So ketamine has had very good results as a 6-week precursor to depression therapy. That's what one of my friends was doing it for. He'd lost his father, and he was really couldn't function, and did it. And it did help, like, dramatically for a short time, but I'm not sure what the follow-up. But yeah, when he hit it, then did not work, and I felt sad for him. So thank you so much. So it was Country Walking for another super chat. He says, and most importantly, thank you for the Dire Straits Romeo and Juliet song. My late father loved them and Bruce Springsteen and Dire Straits. Well, I love that. I thought I saw you said too that was in your wedding too, which I thought was fun. Ooh, painting a bookshelf before you make brunch. Look at you, Timber Traveler. You're doing so much. I ain't done shit this week. You're all done that in one morning. It was the suppository cord. I remember that. So Justine and a friend did it for PTSD, and it really helped. So that was kind of where I was thinking it might be something to look into, but I'm not sure. I definitely would do it. So here they have it's legal to use for prescribed for psychiatrists and stuff like that. Recently, like in the last 2 years, I guess. So we were just raving about your show and Maria's awesomeness. We were. Flock fact of sleep. Oh, lack of sleep. Flock fact. Valerie can't read. Lack of sleep significantly impairs memory formation, consolidation, and retrieval. I got the artist mixed up the other night. The Dire Straits was our wedding song. Yeah. I think that's why. What was it? Did I sing? Oh, Dancing in the Dark. I think they both kind of work, but definitely Romeo and Juliet would be better. Oh. Yeah, it's tough it didn't work. Birdfinger. I don't know who Trevor Moore is. Look. American comedian and actor. Well, he passed many years ago. I'll have to check out his stuff. I don't think I know about him. Okay. It did work. I did it for anxiety and depression, but it didn't work. It just felt worse. That's no fun. Big hugs to you, my friend. I hope that you do find something that works. Because, yeah, it's a struggle with that. Smitty gifted a membership, and it went to OJ McBaggins. Thank you so much. I doubt any more memberships will go through today, but thank you so much. It helped with pole vault's depression, but really upped his turning tricks in the back alley. Is that what your crack? Is that what you're talking about? What are you doing? What drug are you doing? What drug is pole vault doing? Oh, you were watching on 20 Hours of Being Awake the other night. Oh no, can't do that. Well, thank you so much for watching. Gotta get your sleep. This is true. I think they can already unblur stuff. You should still wear your mask. Hey, David, good to see you. Learn to fly. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Hugh, I hope you feel better this week. You are doing great. You're not slacking at all. We're on our own. Time doesn't matter for Wombles. We're going to do it. And that's all that matters is we're doing it. So, and if you need help or if you need me to do anything with it, let me know. Because I could help, sort things out better maybe. I don't know. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. So, he was a songwriter, comedian, and one of Birdfinger's idols. Well, cool. I'm definitely going to check him out. So, here we go. He's boofed. Now I never know what this word means. So, another 17-week semester starts tomorrow. Well, I hope you get good rest tonight and you have fun. I hope you just have fun. I hope you have a good batch of students and they're all very creative and they all hate AI and don't want to use it to write their essays. I can hope. So Choosy says getting enough vitamin B1 is important for protecting your hippocampus memory center. I take a multivitamin. I don't know what it has. He was the guy who was in a sketch about a gallon of PCP. I missed that. I'm going to have to check it out. Many vibes, great to see you. What happened with Smith's weird streaming issues on Friday? So let's see. Did you already say? So, oh yeah. So it was this basically. So Smitty was at the hospital the whole day and night and morning before that show, and one of his things was that he'd hurt himself too, and so he was not doing great, but he's doing better. I don't know. Have you played drums yet? I don't think you have, but yeah, and Smitty can help too, even though okay, we're all wombles. If you consume carbs, I do that. I do so much. Right? Everybody's health comes first. That's the way to go. You're all more important than any other thing. Just, yeah. Hugh says his sister dug out her old Womble Story CD. And you sent a couple pics. Okay, let me see if I can put this. So let's see, what was that in? That was in this. Let me see if I can put them on the screen. Yeah, I'm not very awake either. I'm not either. Oh, I would go to the beach at night because I can't do it. I can't do it. The sun doesn't like me. Why do you do this to me? I'm gonna go look now. I'm gonna have to go look and I'm gonna be mad at you. Tom Father, good to see you. Okay. You know, sometimes people put you in a group chat. I got into a new group chat this week. so it goes off like every 10 minutes. And I'm not happy about that. Not happy about that. Ooh. That's the back. Okay, it took me a second. We are getting closer to that. Getting so much closer. So after having already knocked on death's door and not getting an answer, Herb says, they find that they can relate to having felt worse before, and it makes getting better a little bit easier. I like that. I like that. It's perspective a little bit. New school. Our school starts Thursday. Like the university starts on Thursday, which is the weirdest day to start. Shouldn't you always start on a Monday? That's what I think. No one cares what I think. Ooh, Robbie was inspired to ride that China hard on Sunday Sounds. Check that out. Many Vibes is making tea. Get your requests in now. An hour early in the weird last song. Oh. The hour early was me. The hour early was me trying to set up the stream to connect to his channel. I'm pretty sure. But I don't know what happened because it was not, I couldn't do anything. I had to call him. And then the last song was also me. My internet sucks. Both were me. Flock fact, Hugh Caldwell, while not feeling well, may have actually extended the deadline for Womble submissions. I mean, hey, if you've been putting it off, do it. You wrote so Bird wrote a tribute to Trevor Moore song, and he posted it right when he passed. Oh, that is really sweet of you. Get well now. See? I bet it worked. Brad had it. Oh, hold on. Okay. First, I was like, let me read this before I say it out loud, just in case it was horrible. But it's not as horrible as I was hoping. So I had a babysitter when I was young, says Brad, who not only taught me how to kiss, which isn't great, but she was caught doing angel dust while babysitting me, and still to this day I don't know what angel dust is. What is it? I know angel dust is PCP, but I don't know what it's a tranquilizer? I don't really know either. And I hadn't heard angel dust since like 1986. So thank you for that. Like nobody, I don't know why it's not cool no more. We should bring back angel dust. Oh yeah, you played 10 tracks with David yesterday. Well, get some rest. You gotta do what Pole Vault says. Pole Vault has to do what Pookie says. But yeah, Live to Fly summer went by fast. Hey Edward, great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Time goes fast sleeping 4 weeks ago. You didn't sleep. You did a lot of stuff. So Robbie sent a pic. Okay, okay. And the cards. Damn it. Ted Danson is still alive. Just want to say, Ted Danson not dead. Not dead. No, I mean, I think OBS did something weird. I don't know. It was me. It was in the early 80s. No, it does not. Does it? Justine says it's a hallucinogen and it's a biker's drug and it's horrible. And David says it's an elephant horse tranquilizer. We're learning so much. Kristen also says it's an hallucinogen. And then Robbie says it makes you violent. And then with PCP written in marker. No. Oh, thanks. I really appreciate this. Phenylclaclidine or phenylcyclohexylipipipropidine. Pretty sure that's what that says. It was originally developed in the 50s as an intravenous anesthetic. Is that PCP? Phenylcyclohexylipipipropidine? Okay. Yeah, I think it is. I think that's what it is. My friend, so Justine says her friend got shot in his front yard by a guy that wandered into there and was on PCP. Elephant horse tranquilizer for elephant horses. You should, we first of all, we need to have Allie draw us a elephant horse for next week. So I'm gonna go Wednesday. I'm gonna give her money to make elephant horse. Can you remind me that? Because I'm gonna forget by Wednesday. So let's see. Oh yeah, sorry, kids 18 and under. I'm sure that Ketamine Angel Does and PCP Talk has removed the stream from your feed. Good, good. Hey, if you're under 18, I don't think you should listen to me. I'm a bad influence. I'm leading you. Your parents will not approve of this. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hidden Numismatist, good to see you. Totally missed there. Before we go. Yay. Paul Walt's friend, he doesn't know. He said his friend told him. He said, my friend told me. Okay, just so we all believe Pole Vault has a friend. My friend told me PCP is like swimming in cement or cement. Which do you say? I say both, depending on how I'm using it in a sentence. Like pecan. I eat pecans, but I eat pecan pie. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, Elephant Horse is going to be a magic card. We don't even. we're crazy, David. So Elephant Horse and Irish wrist. I can't say Irish wristwatch. Why do you do that? Flock fact: AI has been activated, and there is no reverse on this thing. We are not unable to stop it, even if we wanted to. I spilled my coffee a little bit, but not much because I have my Yeti cup with my Yeti lid, and it's just on my shirt a little bit, but you can't see that if I sit up. Okay. I wish I had information like this growing up versus the useless nonsense advice I got about the afterlife. Interesting. Well, I would love to hear more about that. I hear Rachel's can come visit Denver later on this year. So Mini Vibe says, I swear, you walk away for a minute and the whole group therapy time starts tripping. We do. Pole Vault says, I want pecan pie. That's how he said it. Pause. Good to see you. Good to see you. What? Smitty's never have you had pecan pie? Is it my pronunciation? We are not using punctuation. We do not require punctuation or spelling. No. All right, Zach's got a picture. Okay, I'm gonna put up. Hold on, I wanna first put up this photo. Open image in new tab. Why don't you open image? Open image. Okay, you don't want to open the image. We're gonna do it though. We're gonna do it. Open image in new tab. Yay! It did that time. Save image. Okay. So we got that one. We got 3 from Hugh. We got... we got something from Zach. Oh, y'all. This is a good one. And we got one from Robbie. Is this today? Okay. Oh, I think it's been betterized. Okay, we got that. And then we have, I'm going to do this from my phone. We got things from Herbs. So, how do I do this? Share, save, airdrop. Hold on. If my internet, I might have just screwed up my stream. Hopefully not. Okay. Done. We got one. Okay, I'm going to show 2 of these. Share, airdrop, 2. Okay. So I think we have all the things that have been sent in the last 2 seconds. Sunshine, good to see you. How did I miss Sunshine so many times? Dun, 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 dun. I don't even know. We're going to go with this one. Sunshine. We're going to go gasp. I like nuts. It's just not a thing in the UK. I feel like we need to send him a pecan pie. Aw, that is so sweet, Kristen. I really appreciate you. That is really kind. Oh, this is true. It is corn syrup and pecans. Yeah. It is so sweet. That, yeah. I mean, I feel like Allie can make this come to life for us. And I also appreciate, so E. Urban and I know Martin Kelly both have, their emoji pictures are drawn by Allie Patches. So, that's a great idea. If you were looking for a new little thingy, what do you call these? I don't know. Avatar? I have no idea. Hugh's never had a smoothie or a pecan pie. What are we supposed to do with this? Have you had a pumpkin pecan pie? I've had both. I would get, but I've never had one that's both. You would need a lot of ketamine. So only Yankees say pecan. It's pecan. I eat pecan. If I'm just could I have a handful of pecans? I've never said, could I have a handful of pecans? I don't know. But I've never said, can I have a pecan pie? Because I'm not bougie. It's a pecan pie. Sometimes we put balsamic vinegar on apple pie. Have you ever done that? It's really good. Can you believe it? Can't believe it. I need to. Keith, stick with the fruit pies. Otherwise, you're nuts. Yay. No, I do too. It might be all the ketamine in the chat today. Oh, this is really yummy. I love this too. That's one of my favorite things. Well, I don't know. Michael likes the sweet potato pie. But yeah, I like all the pies. Chocolate cream pie. I love a lemon Justine pie. Lemon Justine pies are my favorite. Lemon Justine. No, I really do love lemon pie, I gotta tell you. I'm just being ornery. It's good to see you. Yep, I bet you do know which 2 I'm not showing. I love you, though. But I'm just doing some things. How do you... Pecan, pecans, or pecan... Who says pecans? Pecan. Pecan. Look at you. Look at you all fancy. Sunshine's never had a pecan. I love a key lime with real key limes, which I feel like I've only had a good key lime pie in Florida, gonna say. Be a pecan and not a pecant. Sith, good, how are you doing? Are you feeling better, Sith? I think you were sick still last week. Oh, look at you. Who's bougie now, Sunshine? Pecans. We're debating on how you say the word pecan or pecan. I say both. I say I eat pecans and I eat a pecan pie because that's what it's called. I don't know. Lemon is good. Lemon Justine, even better. What? How? Pole vault, did you take your meds? Also, you're on a diet. Pole vault, you're on a diet. Pole vault's on a diet. What kind of diet has peach cobbler? No diet. So Steva likes a chicken pot pie. I love a chicken pot pie too. Those are so good. I also love lemon curd. Why are we doing this every week? We gotta stop. It's because I'm on a diet. Chicken. This is true. Family should come first. You say, pecan. This is why I love you. Did you take your meds? Did you take your meds? I don't, yeah. English is my first language, and I mispronounce stuff all the time. So it was a free peach cobbler. Does that make it like your diets doesn't matter because you have free free because it's free? Yay, Sunshine! You take such good care of him. What he would, I don't know. I've been telling him he needs to be nicer to you. Yeah, Pookie's also been telling him. We've been trying, but I don't know. I don't know about that. Have you had cobbler? Hugh and Smitty, have you had cobbler? Do you have cobbler? Oh, I love this. I can put lemon curd on so many things like ice cream or a spoon. I feel that. I've eaten like that from the jar. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, takeout Sundays are good. That's what's good for Sunday. Yeah, key lime pie. It's good in Florida. That's it. Meringue. Merengue. Ooh, lemon bars. Yeah, see, Sunshine started her diet the beginning of August. Sunshine, who didn't have a heart attack, started her diet the beginning of August. Pole vault. So, okay, so let's stop talking about food. Let's talk about healthy things pole vault can do that's not eating peach cobbler. Thank you. It is my I am not your fucking monkey shirt. Yay. I do love a cobbler. Oh yeah. American is our first language. This is true. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. So what the heck is cobbler? It's a pie with fruit in it, but it's got cobbler is a different kind of crust. Like it's a one crust instead of a double crust. That's what I'm calling it. Is that right? Many vibes. Why did you have a weird weekend? I like to cook it ahead of time. Yeah, I guess that's true. Weird good or weird bad or just weird. Yeah. I'm glad you can hear me. I hope that the words go from my mouth to your ears into your actual brain. And you take care of yourself so we get pole vault forever. I could eat all the lemon bars. Oh my God. Okay, I like this. Thank you, Kristen. It's a sweet fruit with a crumble top of butter flour, kind of, instead of like crust. And then it's baked. Oh my gosh, Many Vibes said her aunt talked to Many Vibes at her funeral. My condolences for your loss of your aunt. But what'd she say? What did she say? That's what, yeah. I had to ask a friend from the UK to tell me how to pronounce Worcestershire. I can't say it either. Worcestershire. You're funny. Cobbler is different here. That's not right. See, that's sweet. Wow. She's not a whole combo, but she said thank you and that she loves me and goodbye. That's really wonderful. That's really special. And that's kind of a blessing to get to hear that in that moment. I'm glad you were like open for that. Ooh, you need to go fishing. Look at Sunshine. Sunshine wins. She hasn't had any sugar or starch for 3 weeks. Can you believe it? That was all food that pole vault can eat, says Zach. Wow. I need to be more disciplined like that. It isn't pie, but it's similar in when you would eat it. It's cake on top of, I don't know if it's cake on top of fruit. I still think it's very pie crusty. Mom's fine too. Oh, good. Is it your mom's sister? Justine gets a chicken the grocery store makes, baked or fried, and for $8 for a whole chicken. That's not too much more than buying a raw chicken, so that's a good deal. Mountain Man, good to see you. Worcestershire. I'm trying. I'm bad at lots of words, Mascara Snake. Good to see you. She said she liked my ideas for her kids and that she loved me and said bye. That's the sweetest. Oh, those are all the foods. Yeah. Everybody heard the voice in your head. Wow. Right? Sunshine has amazing willpower, as evidenced with her putting up a pole vault for this long. Oh, that's amazing that it was shared experience, too. I don't either. Upside down cake. It's not really cake. Okay, I gotta have British cobbler. So Bird likes the intermittent fasting. I thought that helped a lot for me when I first lost weight. I don't do it now, but it did help. Yeah, it's like the crust on top of the pie filling, but not underneath. It's like floppy dumplings and fruit, kinda. We're really selling everybody on cobbler, aren't we? Yeah, it's really better than we're making it out to say. So let's see. They played her voicemail at the most serendipitous time with no warning or anything. So when I heard the voicemail, I thought I was losing my grip on reality. Oh, wow. That's amazing. That's kind of neat. They played her voice at the funeral. Oh no, Anonmouse says that they came out of lurk mode yesterday and last night, and now your notifications and emails are full of people reminding me how ignorant and wrong I am. What kind of channels are you going to, my friend? That's no fun. I don't like that. People should be cool. People need to be cool. Okay, so at the very moment in time, I'm at the end of my list. So now I'm loading up very slowly because I can't figure out how to. Oh, can I put this over here? Oh, that's so much better. This screen is like 8 times as big as this screen. Dink. And we got dink. And we got that dink. Okay, so now we got add files. We have all the things we just downloaded. Plus we got desktop, that, plus we got, I'm going to do this, save image, and save image, save, I don't know why I went, oh, did I do this one? I think I did. We'll find out. Add files, desktop, these things. Okay. I think we're there. Okay. So, oh my God. And then you said 8,000 things. It made you cry and smile and wonder at the notion of divine synchronicity. I like that. That's really special. You had such a powerful moment. That's what I'm saying, Zach. Pole vault is a big part of this community, and we love him, and we want him to eat healthier because we don't want to lose pole vault. That's what I'm saying. Exactly, Zach. That is harsh. We found the deep burrito. Deep burrito. I was like, if I don't see deep burrito today, I'm going to email them and ask if they're okay. So I'm glad you're okay. And also, I suck at emails, so it might have been like 3 weeks before I got around to it. So, rhubarb cobbler and homemade ice cream. Did you have like the rock salt ice cream tub where you had to like spin it for like 8 years, and then you got like a little cup of ice cream, but it was the best ice cream ever. But it was, yeah, I love that. What do you all think of divine synchronicity? First, I just really love the words divine synchronicity. That's really like a beautiful concept. And it is really cool, amazing. I should drink more tea. Yeah, definitely real. Sunshine definitely believes in it. So here we go. Deep says, what's all this cobbler talk? Sounds like bullocks. What you all need is a good rhubarb crumble with custard. Talking of custard, can we... What? Now, Deep Burrito, in the last 2 shows, I've sung like 4 Bob Dylan songs, and I've dedicated them all to you. So, what? He's your favorite artist in the whole world. What happened? Thank you for gifting 5 memberships. They went to Spanish and CC and Mini Vibes and Martin Kelly and David Burke. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. It's happening now too. Tell me what you see. Ha. So let's see. It really was the best ice cream. And Justine do the spinning. Oh, and it was Mini Vibes' birthday this week. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Yay, David Burke is here and is a member again. Yay. That was more proof of divine synchronicity right there. There you go. A crumble is similar to a cobbler. Right. I think of them as the same. I will send you the direct link so you can go right to that song. Yeah. Laura Cat, great to see you. I appreciate y'all. Sunshine, thank you for being here. We love you. And I hope you have a great day. I hope pole vault doesn't give you any trouble. Pole vault. He's trouble. It is lunchtime. For me. I guess not for everybody. Not for Hugh and Smitty and country walking and all the British community. Mascara. Yay, now your name will be at the top again. Sometimes when everything lines up all mysterious magically. I love that. It's better to keep it a secret. Ooh. Sometimes it's good to keep it to yourself, but we are all curious. You know it. Country said his daughter is only 9 and she goes to bed at the same time as I end. So you have to put her first so you can watch this later tonight. Well, that's the sweetest. Hugh, do not get in trouble, Hugh. Ooh, Confucius says a wise person knows and says nothing. I like that. Yeah, there's no real need to censor yourself, but sometimes I get it. Okay, so let's see. Here is all the photos I got in no particular order because I have no idea what's going to come up first. So let's find out. Oh, yeah. So first we have Hugh sent, let me see what actual words you said. Hugh says, oh, you had no words. This was Hugh's sisters looking at Womble stories. Something, something. So here is the cover of the Womble stories. And then here is when you open it. Nope, that's not it. Hold on. We're going to find it. Nope, not it. Here's the back of it. Here's the back of it. And then there's the inside. Look at that 33 and a third RPM mono record. I love that BBC Records. That's pretty cool. I would like to hear the Womble stories. That sounds pretty fun. And then, okay, so we're going to go back up. Here we saw the back. Okay, so this is, did I do it? Okay. So this is the art that Allie Patches made for Robbie Stingle, and he's getting shirts made that have this on there. So it's going to be cool. That's going to be very cool. And then here we have, so when Zach Thong woke up this morning, this is what Riley, his little Riley dog, was doing. How cute is that little Riley dog? But that's what Zach Thong woke up to, that little face. How sweet is that? How sweet is that? And then, okay, then we have the back, and then we have the inside. Then we have Ted Danson, not dead. Hey, everybody, Ted Danson, not dead yet. Not dead yet. Then we have, Herbs. E. Urban made these magic cards. So this first one is Allie Patches drew this Ground Zero ghoul that's at the top here. I can't. This thing Allie drew, and then Herbs made the card, and then so this is what a Magic the Gathering card looks like. I think. I don't know because I'm not cool. And then so it says the creature is a zombie and infects. This creature deals damage to creatures in the form of -1/-1 counters and to players in the form of poison counters. That totally made sense to me. Only a zombie would look at nuclear blast and think, finally a hot meal. Oh my God. Zombies. So that's one card. And then, hold on, did Herb say anything? They said all puppy. Okay, nothing. Okay, and then we got the second card. I took out the political cards. And the second card says, jet wing passenger, creature, idiot bird. It was all fun and games until George slipped into a jet engine. No, George. No. So I'm not sure, like, if you win, if you have this card, or if you lose. I don't know how magic works. There we go. Okay, where are we at? What? I totally missed this. Lorcat gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. They went to Isomatic, Shizak, Alligratia, Freedom Red Bird, and C to the D. Yay! So while Martin's name was out of the name crawl, he just stuck a piece of masking tape with his name written out in black marker to the top of his TV screen. Aww. Aww. That's sweet. The fish that keeps its mouth shut never gets caught. Ooh. Confucius says, he who goes to bed with itchy butt wakes up with stinky finger. Aww. That's not nice. So, Smitty says, it always makes me wonder why we all seem to feel something bigger than ourselves, yet it can be so inflammatory when it's mentioned we all cry for the divine at the end. It can be. It can be, yeah. And just like, I don't know, at some level, almost anything can be inflammatory depending on who you say it near, and that's crazy. So, yeah, definitely. Danson lives. Danson lives. Why are you thanking him for that? Why aren't you thanking for him for that? He's not. He's alive. He's alive. Sith likes the cards. I watched a thing. Oh, you'd be proud of me. You'd be proud of me, Herbs. I don't know why. I watched this, I don't know how old she looks like she's in her late 30s, but I think she's only in her mid 20s and is just, I don't know. But so I thought she was older, and now, like this last week, I've realized that she's just a kid and she's just not aging well. But that's beside the point. She went to some con. I don't know what a con is. It's just a convention, I guess. I don't know. It was about board games or something, and she's talking about like all the different kind of cards there were, and like all the board games had their own cards, and then they all had their own table. And I was like, Herbs could do that. Herbs can make their own card set and have their own table at the con, at the con, at the con. Not dead, not dead. Yay for Herbs' card. I'm gonna go down to down to down. All right, Robbie, we'll see you later. Also this, which it sounds dirty. It sounds dirty. I don't know. Oh no, it wasn't your name. Oh, you also sent a pizza cake. Okay. Yay, it is really awesome. I agree. Okay, I'm not sure if I get this one, but that's okay. I don't get a lot of stuff. We'll see who, somebody's going to get it. One of you is going to be like, that's hysterical. I mean, it's, to me, I'm like that. I would eat that. But I don't think that was the point. I don't think that was the point. Let's see. Oh, no. Having been to Bradford, I understand how it got stolen. Do I have this t-shirt in any other color? So this one I have on both the YouTube store, that's on the YouTube link where they make the shirt, and I think it's in many colors, maybe, possibly. And if you want another color, I can put it on any color because it's like you can do whatever. These I printed myself, and I think I've only got them in this, but I could print them on any light color shirt. I think if I print it on a dark, I have to switch the image. So, but yeah, if you want a particular color, let me know. I can set it up. Hugh Caldwell, this is so sweet. Thank you so much. You sent gift memberships, and at least one went to Jimmy Hagan, and one went to I Found Dory, and maybe more come. Sometimes they don't all show. Thank you so much. That is very sweet of you. So Martin asked if Deep Burrito is the one who hates Dylan. No, Deep Burrito loves Dylan. Since they gifted my membership, am I obligated to hate Dylan too? No. They're best friends. That's just he's like, we're besties. And he's my favorite voice in the whole world. Voice of an angel, I think Deep said. Voice of an angel. What? What? They say blood is thicker than water, but so is yogurt. It's not that we hate Dylan as an artist or a human. It's that we acknowledge he's insincere while acting sincere. Oh, see, that's interesting, Many Vibes. I see what you're saying. I also, I guess I've just never been in a place of where I was expecting sincerity or insincerity from him. So I have to think about that. That's very interesting. Look at you. You're getting sponsored by Wizards of the Coast. That's a thing that I totally know about. Completely know about that. Files. Okay. Did you go to the bottom? I think I went to the bottom. All right, so here we go. Herbs. Let's do this so you can see it. Did one that says pizza cake, and it says artifact, food, and it says sacrifice this artifact. You gain 3 life. It's easy to make. It's a pizza cake. Okay, now I get it. I had to read the whole thing and then I got it. It's a pizza cake. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was funny. I'm just slow, but that was funny. Heard Valerie say my name on the speaker. Yay! Planting lilacs. Ooh, how fun. You got to send pictures of your pretty garden. I've never, Herbs should do the convention and sell personalized cards. That's what I'm saying. Con is the dude that kicked Captain Kirk's ass. Con. I remember that. Who says magic won't get you out of the basement, right? You can be in a hotel basement. Oh my God. I don't even, WonderCon. I don't even know WonderCon. There actually, what I did learn is there's a lot of cons I did not know about. I didn't actually know about any of them, but I definitely didn't know about that one. Yeah, getting things stolen makes you feel poop. I hate when people steal stuff and then you feel sad. It took us a long time to deal with his singing. Yeah. We hate you. You love Dylan, and you love that he invented this key singing. What the hell does that mean? He invented this key singing. Oh my gosh, so much Bob Dylan love here. That's all I'm seeing. So Justine said her friend Tim had his Flying V stolen from him in '91, and a guy ended up with it and returned it to him 30 some years later. That's amazing. It does feel like a punch to the gut when people do that. He is a narcissistic jerk. Yeah. That's... I mean, maybe. Probably. I know a lot of those, so I'm like, oh no. So pole vault really needs an Egg McMuffin. Aww. Okay. Airdrop. Dropping it over here. So then, I gotta get, I can't remember the thing. What does this mean he's Marmite? What does it mean that you're Marmite? I don't know what it means. Dylan's singing is all about syllabic vowels. I could see that. Oh yeah, if you want to send me a shirt, I could print it on. Yes. I could totally do that. And I have I like bought some shirts, but I don't have a huge assortment of colors. So Herbs had bikes stolen, and they feel bad for whoever took them. There was always critical parts that failed frequently, and you had the tools. You were like, okay. Okay, I missed some stuff, but I'm going to keep going because I'm behind. Oh, stop. Bob sounds like he's caught in a slow dryer. I'm glad it wasn't a fast one. Oh, the logo I chose on the t-shirt that I ordered from your YouTube store is the Bones logo, and you got it on an orange t-shirt. Oh, this is cool. I hadn't seen a thing about it yet, but I really appreciate that. I almost have this done. Well, thank you so much for doing that. Okay, so we got this. Okay, now we're coming back up. Kitty, so good to see you 4 minutes ago. I'm a little slow. I'm a little slow. It would be better if you had friends that were quicker than me, but you have me. You have me. Ooh, a flocker con. So Deep is going to help elevate the Wombles to the infinite stardom they deserve while simultaneously opening the world's eyes to the scam that is Bob Dylan. Can we get you to hate Rod Stewart? Could I convince you to hate Rod Stewart a little more? Because I hate Rod Stewart. We could be there. We could be there together. We could join in each other's hate and be like, yeah, screw that guy. It'd be great. It'd be great. Look at all the cons that Herbs is going to do. Okay, so I got a picture that Allie drew for Mr. Smith, and here it is. Yay! So it says, The Art of Floundering, Selling Pot and Junk. And so it says, stay off the pot, place hands. And it says, I have stuff and junk to do. And then Will says, still think pot is harmless? Do you think it? No, it's not. But he's got the I Heart Weed shirt on. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. I love Allie's art. I don't know how to get this off screen. Here we go. Yeah, I think this is my problem with that. I'm like, that's kind of me. Oh no, in a content. I just airdropped you an Egg McMuffin. I hope you enjoy it. I love this too. I'm definitely a narcissist. No, you're not a narcissistic jerk. But I like when you wouldn't be able to avoid it. It's not. You're not though. You're not. No, I have a screen press with one screen. Like I don't have like I used to work at a screen printing place and it had like an 8 screen thing and it was turned around. I have one screen, so I can do one color of things basically, and I have 4 colors of ink. This is it. This is what you get from me. I have black, white, silver, and do I have silver and gold? Black, white, silver. Maybe I only have 3 at this point. But yes, I don't have a lot of things. But my little store you can buy like screen print ink. So, I really like things have changed too. So you will send a blue jean jacket to print it on the back. Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Yeah, I think I could do it. I mean, I'll be a little scared, but the thing is the screen print ink, if I fuck it up, if I don't heat press it, it washes right out. So like this one I probably printed 3 times and then like I would be like, oops, and then I would wash it and then I would take it back and print it again until I did it right. So it is salvageable if it's not like if I don't do it right the first time, it'll fuck it up. But you might get a very clean jacket. Okay. Okay, you don't like Early Rod. Oh, you like Early Rod, but you don't like Cocaine Rod. Yeah. We can't even mention him. Don't even mention Don Henley. No. I'm sorry I said it out loud. Right, the I Love Weed top is A-set on the thing. I didn't get enough of that. Look at that little I Love Weed. Okay, you gotta pick a side. Rod Stewart or Bob Dylan. Who do you hate more? Is it a pro side? Are we choosing sides of things we like? None of you better pick Rod Stewart. None of you. I like how you did that. I thought it was pole vault. I was like, is that pole vault? Okay. I thought it was pole vault. But then I didn't want to be like, is that pole vault? But it did look like pole vault. And he said he has stuff in junk to do. But look what happened. Look what happened. He got the pot. He got the pot. Very, very good to see you. Allie, I hope you're having a great day too. He keeps coming around asking for his football back. Oh my God. I mean, the one screen print thing is like economically superior. I mean, you know, I'm cheap. I'm cheap. So it's really like, it's not as much as all the other ones. And it has just like one, like a flat thing, and then you just screens, and you can reuse the screens over and over again. And, oh, you know what I do, Allie? I should show you. Well, so I'm using, instead of regular making screens where you have to use the chemicals and stuff, and then you have to like, it's like an 18-step process and you have to do all that bullshit. I don't do that. I make it out of vinyl, and I make a vinyl resist and put that down, and it works really well. Allie made a picture for the authorities of Chad batting a baby steal. Oh no, he's gonna go to jail now. Confucius says he who stands in the toilet is high on the pot. Yeah, one press, sign of authenticity. That's what we got. That's what we got. That's all we got. Did I miss it? Hold on. I think I saw you. Okay. Someone hits a pothole and their tire explodes, and you still think pot is harmless? Smitty went out to a beautiful reservoir earlier today and had a drone operator do some fabulous shots for his new tracks videos, complete with an actress, and you can't wait to have it all finished. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. It's a great song, and it's going to be awesome. A denim vest. Punk style. Yes. Mateus, great to see you. Let's see. Rod Dillon versus Bob Stewart. There you go. There you go. Before, oh, I'm gone. I think I'm back. Am I back? I think I'm back. Okay, I think I'm back. So it was the second day, says Smitty, of filming, and just one more to go before he starts to edit. He used the new gimbal that his subscribers bought too, and y'all are amazing, and this is true. I'm glad that you got to get that. Paolo is the poster child warning about gateway drugs. This is true. Wow, Roderick is Bob with his nuts in a vice. This is amazing. Do you paint the stencil or cut it out? Cut it out. Downwind from Rod Stewart's laundry. You should write that. It mentions screen printing on my website. Look at you go to my website. I appreciate that. Hey, Yuvraj, good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Yay, I came back. That was Herbs' fault. I don't know what's wrong with my internet lately. It kind of just has done that now. Every stream at some point. But it's super fast. That's the problem when I'm like, what's wrong? They're like, you've got the super fastest internet of all time. And I'm like, great, but it just turns off completely. That's not helpful. That's not helpful. So I feel like I missed a picture. So I showed that one. Oh, no. No. Okay. I guess I got it. I don't know. I think that was everything. We did good. Okay, we did the pizza cake. Okay, I think that was everything. So, no. They only gave it super fast internet. I didn't say anything important, I don't think. On my end, it just looked like it happened, like it went off and then came back on, but I don't know. I think if I had dial-up, it would be somehow better. Maybe not. Maybe not. So, did anybody get to watch Svengoolie last night? They had the horror of Dracula, and it was a good one. It was I think I have seen it before, but I didn't remember most of it. But a couple of scenes really stood out to me as things I'd seen again. So, I part of me wants to try to do the dial-up sound, but I can't do it. I must sound dumb, and I probably still have some AOL free internet discs somewhere, most likely. Yeah, the horror. Well, see, there was a whore. Dracula did have a lady that was. Whore's the wrong word because she didn't want to be that. I think it's different. It's different when you want to be that versus when you're being kept by a count vampire thing. Adrian is also Romanian, by the way, so I don't know if that affects your opinion of Dracula. I'm scared of what Lauren has sent me something. Kind of afraid. Oh no. I'm going to forward this to Pole Vault, Lauren, but I don't want to put it up on the screen. But it is an interesting thing we could discuss of songs Pole Vault has covered. This is one that very definitely. I saw this yesterday that AOL just shut up dial-up internet this week, or yesterday. I thought it was Friday, but yeah. What? I don't think he didn't pimp her out because when she tried to, she wasn't trying to kiss him. She was trying to, get the guy's neck. The librarian they hired, a librarian who never did any libraries. And so she tried to get him. And then Count Dracula walked in and was like, no. Because then he was like, you whore. And then slapped her. There was a couple of good slaps in the movie. So he backhand slaps her. And that wasn't really that funny. But it was, she's like, ah. But then later, there's the maid, the housemaid, is all freaking out and has seen Count Dracula walk through the room, and she's like, ah, and she's freaking out. She's like, oh my god, and Van Helsing slaps her. Calm down, and that was hysterical. I don't know why, but that was hysterical. She was like, but she knew about it. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I don't even have a landline anymore. I hadn't thought about that. Look at you. Justine's hanging her easy blinds. Are they easy? You're dead now. Right, we're going to miss the dial-up sound. We still have faxes. Oh, this is pretty. Okay, one more. Share, airdrop, me. I'm sending an Egg McMuffin to Pole Vault. Let me know if you get it, Pole Vault. I just sent it to you. VLC. And then we go to this. Nope, that was the wrong one. Oh, they're so easy. They're 3M stick blinds, and they're stickers. Oh, that's kind of funny. Oh, as long as Canada Online keeps their dial-up going, I'll be okay. Now I'm like, is that a thing? Did you have that? I'm kind of jelly. It was the double slap. It was the patap-tap. The double slap is hysterical. It's too funny. You need a McMuffin. The non-mail still has a cassette plug-in memory module. Cassette plug-in. I have the thing where, I guess this car doesn't. I still have it though. Our last car had a cassette tape deck, and I had the little cassette tape that where you plug that in, and then you could connect your CD player to it, and then you could listen to CDs in the car. Now I have a CD player. It plays one CD at a time. It plays one at a time. There may have been more backhand on Svengoolie last night than on Wimbledon this year. It was the double slap. It's the double slap. No, not Poke Freak 87. I feel like that makes sense that that's what your name was, though. Okay. So we have one more photo. This is going to be it. This is going to be it. Okay. This is going to be it. So this photo is from Mr. Smith. And Mr. Smith says, what did you say? This is a view of the reservoir today from his shoot for his... He's making a music video, y'all, and he got a drone, and he has friends, and then they're all shooting it with the gimbal and the drone and the friends in the reservoir. Look at that reservoir. How pretty is that? That's very scenic. I like a reservoir. Okay. Wimbledon, we got back to the Wombles. We got right back to the Wombles. Everybody says, nice, nice, very pretty. And this music video stuff. I love music video stuff. So Hugh says there was a Dutch children's TV kids show called The Singing Ringing Tree. No. Okay. So there is a thing called The Singing Ringing Tree, and it's like east of Manchester. And I wanted to go to that, and I never could get myself to that thing. And I still want to go to the Singing Ringing Tree. And it's just east of Manchester, like a while. Like you can't just walk or take a bus. You have to like take numerous trains and buses. Oh my God, the Singing Ringing Tree. Okay, I want to see that, and I want to see the Singing Ringing Tree. You could definitely lose a lawnmower in the reservoir. And be like, where to go? Where to go? It's going to be cool with the drone shots. Ooh, or a barbecue, also good. So Deep saw the Singing Ringing Tree when he was a kid. This is the Singing Ringing Tree. Hold on, I think this is it. I thought I told you about it. Yes, everybody go to the Singing Ringing Tree and see the Singing Ringing Tree. At that Many Vibes, if you're still here, you got to see the Singing Ringing Tree. Many Vibes is going to love this. Many Vibes. You're going to love this link. Go to that link right now. Just go. Everybody leave. Come back after you watch that. It's 45 seconds. Kids don't know what the Smurfs were or why. Let's see. What does that mean? So, yeah, it's going to be awesome. I hope everybody's checking out Singing Ringing Tree link, because I don't really know how to do it. I don't have time to figure out how to put it on the screen. I have no idea. I'm not a pro streamer. This is just me. This is all you get. But I do think I have interrupted this somehow. There we go. There we go. You could probably. I saw manual lawnmower yesterday, and I was like, ooh, that looks work. That looks like so much work. So Country says, oh no, well that's great. That's great. The frozen waterfall. It's not multitasking. Just watch the Singing Ringing Tree. Pole vault could use it as a sample for a song. You learn to read because of the Smurfs in Italian. That's pretty fun. What do you mean it's horrifying? Okay, it's not horrifying. I'm going to figure out how to make this work. I'm going to figure this out. Hold on. And what if I did this? And what if I did this? What if I did this? Okay. Okay, stop. What if I did this? And then say dismiss that. And then I did this. Maybe, oops. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. No. And let's do this. This one. Let's do this. What? Okay. So I got that. And then, okay, but can I hear it? I'm hoping I can hear this. And if I can't, I'm going to stop it and we're going to try again. So this is, hey, May vibes. This is the singing, ringing tree. So here we go. That looks about right. It's singing and ringing. Look at it, many vibes. Look at it. It's huge. Can you imagine living next door to that and you'd be like, what the fuck? It's not calling demons. No. It is, right? It's a cool, weird, out of balance machine. Okay. And then I don't know what the marble machine music instrument using 2,000 marbles is. But I feel like we should also watch that. I feel like we should have also watched that. That was an ad. That was a loud ad. Okay, so let's see what y'all thought about that. It's not horrifying. No. Why not? Why not? You see, you press your ear up to someone else's ear and you hear the ocean? No, I've not heard that. Whose head is that? See, that's what I'm saying. It's a cool, weird, out of balance sculpture. That's what I love. Ooh, it's like Seattle's Soundgarden. I have not been to that, and I have a sister in Seattle. I could go to see that. It captures the sound of the screens from Burnley. You could add some 8-foot wind chimes. It is in the middle of nowhere, because I think if you live by that, you would be like, ah. You could make it your ringtone and your wake-up alarm. Pole Vault says it's freaking horrifying. And here's the Singin' Ringin' Tree TV program. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, this is also okay. Yep, I'm already scared. Let me see if I can handle this again. New window, push the thingy, put the thingy there, go like this, stop this. First of all, this is, that font. This is, let me do this. We can't watch this all because I'm sure this is like going to get a block or something. But we're going to do, it sounds like a UFO. No, they don't have hurricanes or tornadoes. Do you have tornadoes? You don't have tornadoes, do you? Oh my God, I want to go there so bad. But, oh my gosh. Maybe so. I love the metal sculptures, especially the out of balance. Okay, well, if you have a migraine, you will love this next thing, which is also the Singing Ringing Tree separate thing that Hugh sent. What is it? I don't really know. But it's this. Dun dun dun. See, I'm already horrified. This is already horrifying. But watch this. The movement. With music by Henry Parker's Zippopotamus. Zippopotamus. Look at I'm uncomfortable by his tights. thing makes me uncomfortable. Oh, look, I got it. It wasn't going. He's just fallen asleep in the horses. I'm just already upset. Okay, we're going to skip. Hold on, I'm going to mute it for a second. I'm going to skip. Oh, no. Oh, no. So this is why Hugh is like what Hugh is like, because this is what Hugh grew up on. Or we're skipping. Aha! Everyone gets worse. What's happening? Oh my god! And then what? In the wall crumble? Oh my god! Deep breaths. Deep breaths. And the tree. Oh my gosh! And then she got stolen, y'all. She got stolen. Hold on, I can't watch this and read these things. Land Raver, good to see you too. So the brushed metal and the sculptures are supposed to go under light, and the brushing on the metal creates weird light effects. Ooh, and he started out as a painter. Ooh, I do love Jaskin Pollock stuff too. I like out of balance Jenga blocks. Hey, Guitar Man 45, good to see you. I'm behind a thing that's scary. Deep used to watch The Singing Tree while drinking Nesquik with banana. Singing Ringing Tree versus Rod Stewart versus Bob Dylan. I like wind chimes unless my neighbor has them and they're bad. It looked like claymation, right? And it looked colorized. No, I'm glad you figured that out in the testing process, because that's scary. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going back to Singing Ringing Tree. That's what I'm saying. What do you use? What do you use for tape on your naked body? Okay, I didn't know it wasn't supposed to be that. The rhinoceros versus the hippopotamus. That's hard. Deep grew up to this. I want to go there. The bro's hair is creeping me out. It was watching a kidnapping with horror sounds, and that's what Deep Burrito and Hugh grew up on. It does look like a nipple video. I like the creature features. Shelly, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Big love to Alice, too. Okay, what happens to the princess? You gotta watch the whole thing. It's an hour and 11 minutes long, Many Vibes. It's an hour and 11 minutes long. Scary, singing, ringing tree video that is creepy. Boosh. Okay, so that was it's the same link that Hugh sent before. No. David says the rhinoceros versus the hippopotamus is a Flight of the Conchords reference. Those are their rap alter egos. I did not know this. Mary, good to see you. Hey, look, Mary, we weren't talking about anything too weird. Oh, you know what? I just realized I had my reverb on. That's okay. We're just leaving it on now. The jokes about the singing tree might go over some people's head. Like mine, maybe? I never get stuff. It's not class. It's no. I've we didn't even talk about it. We talked way too much about Cobbler, but other than that, we've done really good. We've done really good. And lots of stuff goes over Pookie's head because she's short. She's kind of short. Many Vibes said Mr. Rogers also had creepy puppets. This is true. I loved those creepy puppets. I still do. But they were super creepy. Super duper creepy. I like to pretend I am Mr. Rogers, Many Vibes, every day. So when I go to my studio, I go to my studio and I have to like walk upstairs into the studio and then unlock the door, and then when I unlock the door and I put my bag down, and then I take my shoes off and I put on my studio shoes, and then I take my sweatshirt off and I put on my studio sweatshirt, and then I have an apron and I put on my studio apron, and I'm like Mr. Rogers. It makes me happy. It makes me real happy. I bet Pookie is not shorter than Kitty. Oh, I hadn't thought about Kitty being short. Kitty, in my mind, you're like 5'11". I've never met you. But in my head, you are like 5'11" and just like model statuesque. That was what I thought. So it's still in my mind. And you're probably also like you're wearing feathers somehow, like a stole with like feathers on it. I just imagine that. So Deep said he grew up on the Wombles, Bill and Ben, Compton, the Wooden Tops, Andy Pandy, Muffin the Mule, which might be this explains a lot about Deep Burrito. I'm gonna forgive you for your judgment. Your harsh judgment on your favorite artist, Bob Dylan, who you love the most. Yeah, because that was a lot. That was a lot. She kissed a toad, now she has lip wart. Maybe not. Ooh, Country got to watch Talking Capybaras on Daughter's channel. That's pretty fun. Where is Sparky? I haven't seen Sparky today. Can you tell? Oh, no, actually, I saw Sparky over at David's earlier. I don't know. Can you tell us if the Black Tape Project requires a BEW member on site for each model? You know it does. You know it does. Union rules. I'm glad I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm going to leave it at not knowing what you're talking about, because I don't want to know what you're talking about. And that does sound wrong. This sounds wrong. Don't do that. So Pookie says she is 4'11". Deep Burrito says he is the same height as Al Pacino, who we are all very familiar with how tall Al Pacino is. Everyone knows that. You've got Puffin Stuff. Is Tizwas? What the hell is Tizwas? Is Tizwas for children? I don't know what Tizwas is. Chris, good to see you, covered by CQ. I hope you are doing well. Oh, Kitty is 5'1". See, in my head, you're very, very tall. You're taller than me. See, I'm taller than you. I'm like almost 5'7". I'm 5'7" in shoes. Many Vibes grew up on Sesame Street with Big Bird. Me too. Oh, I also do love Lamb Chop. I was a little bit older. I feel like I was already babysitting when Lamb Chop came out. Or when I watched it, at least. There are so many different conversations going on, and I'm not catching up with any of them, am I? Mary grew up with the Little Rascals. Is anyone in the chat shorter than Pookie? We're going 4'11". Anyone shorter than 4'11" in the chat? Please let us know. Otherwise, Pookie wins. So let's know if Pookie's won. I think Pookie might win this. Pookie always wins. But if you are shorter than 4 or equal to 4'11", please let the chat know. I like Electric Company. I liked that too. Kitty feels very tall now. 2 inches taller. 2 inches. That's a lot. 2 inches can make a big difference. End of story. It was Elvis's anniversary on the 16th of August. I think the USA are celebrating this week. And so Chris will be singing 2 Elvis songs on Friday at Lori's Mishmash. I love that. I really like when Chris does his Elvis covers. He really like gets into Elvis and it's awesome. You were like Elvis incarnate. I'm so glad I don't know what we're talking about. So glad. So glad. Who Googled Al Pacino's height? Anybody? 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 Nobody yet. But let's see. Let's see. I was about to. I don't know how tall. Actors are usually short, so I'm like, I don't know. They could, but you never know. Shall we? Not shall we? Tales Told in the Dark, good to see you. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Tis was anarchy and chaos on live TV, basically kid abuse live on Saturday mornings. What is happening in your country? What is happening? Pole vault twerked on his channel and they made it adult only and they walk around with tape on it and it's art. Oh my gosh. See, I'm taller than you. I thought you were taller than me. I probably am 5'5" by now. I'm getting shorter every year. It makes me sad. I don't want to be shorter. I feel like that. 3'11" is shorter than Pookie. No. I am 6'3". No. I'm not that tall. Height. Al Pacino is 5'6". I am taller than Al Pacino by half an inch. Half an inch taller. I'm taller than Shelley. I'm so tall right now. Pookie doesn't need a prize. What should Pookie's prize be? What should we give Pookie for her prize for winning? Maybe a step ladder? Maybe one of those hand things where you with the little claw on it so you can reach things on the top shelf? Big Bird debuted when Bird started school. Curses under breath. My initial nickname, Extincting Dick. What? I don't get that. Yeah. So the thing about the Pookie, though, sitting down, you're not that much shorter than me. Sitting down, we're really close. It's just standing up. You got it, Sparks. Gotta get Sparks. Shelly's 5'4". Smitty is 3'4" tall. Dickie Bird. We're gonna call you that now. We're gonna call that. So Mary says Al Pacino's 5'6". I had to adjust my height for when they ask at PT. Right? I swear when I was a kid I was 5'8" at one point. And I don't know what happened. Actors have to be small or else extreme close-ups would fill the screen with nose hairs. Which reminds me of something. Charlie, good to see you. Just got home and racing. We'll hope to be seeing Charlie really soon. Uh-oh. Justine is 5'4". He can be 5'7". He's taller than that. He's taller than me. I know. I only know a couple. I know Pookie's short. And David's taller than me. And Hugh's taller than me. And Smitty's taller than me. I think, yeah. That's all I know. Shimmer Soul. Shimmer. Why can't I say Shimmer Soul? She is statuesquely tall. Oh no. Yeah, gravity does shrink. Yeah, you gotta tell me what she wins. Hold on. I don't know. I own a stepladder too. I have a stepladder in my closet so I can get stuff from the top shelf. I'm also too short for life. I don't know. You could get a grow bag. Well, she can get some pecan pie and some smoothies. Charlie's been doing hat yoga. Not hot yoga, but hat yoga. Herbs is not much taller than Justine. See, we're putting everyone into height order. Oh no, not a wire nut. Not a wire nut. Pookie's best friend is 6'2". Oh my gosh. I did not know he was that tall. Flock fact, everybody's hands fall the distance from the ground, fall the same distance from the ground regardless of height. Huh. That's interesting. Mary has a nephew that's 6'10", and the other one is 6'11 and a half. Oh my gosh. I have a really tall nephew, but I don't know how tall he is, but he seems so much taller than everybody else at this point. I bet he's 6'3" at least. Prince was 5'4" and wore heels. I don't know the Dickie Bird song. That sounds wrong. That sounds very wrong. That sounds wrong. That sounded a little painful. Herbs is 5'8". Herbs is tall. I'm on birds now. We'll see you later, Sid. Thank you for hanging out. So Mary says, flock fact, did you know your foot should be as long as your forearm between your elbow and your wrist? What if it's not? Do you get like... I'm going to do this without showing my foot. Okay, it is. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Country Walking's 5'11". Covered by CQ is 5'8". Your brother's 6'1". Yeah, my brothers are both tall. And I am not. But I think it's because I smoked so young. I think I started smoking when I was like 12. Yay. So I don't think that helped. Right? The border was broken last year. I can't imagine what it's like now. It was... So we did... So one time... So Sith and I went through, like, across the border a couple times when I was staying with her. And one time we're like driving through to get back into San Diego, and I broke the whole system. Like I just completely, like everything broke because of me. So the line to get in is like miles long. So it was probably 45 minutes at least, if not longer, just waiting, like getting to the check-in through, place. And then we got there, and I handed him my passport, and I broke it, like really broke the whole thing. 18 people had to come. They had to reset all the computers. I was like, we're going to go jail, Sith. But it wasn't. They finally let us through, and they're like, it's all good. It was. So when I was leaving, I was like, I'll just walk. I'll just take the train and walk. And so so she drops me off at like the back of like where the closest you can drop you off. And there's already a line of people, and they're like going back another mile. But I have a global entry card, so I can skip this line and go into the other line. It must have been a mile that I walked. I mean, not complaining. I'm just saying it was a long ass line. And there's just people the whole way. And nobody's moving in that line. Like they're just standing. And I walked the whole line all the way through. And I don't know if maybe, 5 people in the one line got through by the time I walked a mile and got all the way to the end. It's not a good system, y'all. Not a good system. And, yeah, it is not good. And now it's going to be worse. It's going to be worse. What? You can't... A cheeseburger with too much cheese? What? Ooh, covered by CQ says his grandson is 14 and he's already 5'9". Oh my gosh, it's going to be so tall. Pole Vault says he's 6 feet tall. And Hugh says 5. He was taller than me, 5'4". Chad is a giant. Sith is a little short. You're not 4'11". You're taller than that. You're taller than Pookie, I think. You're over 5 feet, I think. Grumpy Giant 7'4". Andy's so grumpy. Kitty knew somebody 7 feet tall. There's really not that many people, but we all know somebody who's 7 feet tall. This is my life. I can't remember that either. It was incredible. I was a little worried. I'm like, can I get my foot to my forearm? Look at all you normal people. Kitty's oldest is 6'3". Tom Cruise is 5'7". Oh, I'm almost that tall. If my shoe size was wrist to elbow, I would be a size 15 shoe. Normal is a myth. Many vibes and average is mathematical storytelling. Well, we're all about to leave because I'm about to go eat lunch. Pole vaults flies through the borders except for in Spain, and it's only because the police are robbing me. Oh my gosh. I've never been to Spain. Exactly. Sandra, great to see you. Hope you're having a great week. Short people live longer. Well, that's good to know. Lauren's real tall. But, less tall as we get older. The London airport is not my favorite airport. Chad is 6'4". Did you know Chad was that tall? So Mary's great nephew is going to be as tall as the kids are getting too tall. Told my doctor I can't see things at a distance. He told me look up at the sky. What do you see? I said the sun. He said how far you need to see. That's true. That's true. Tom Cruise is 5'5", says Deep Burrito, because he stood next to him. I believe it. Who's normal? Not any of us. Don't go to Spain. I want to go to Spain, but not right now because it seems like everybody's going to Spain and they don't want anybody to come right now. So maybe I'll wait till they're like, all right, now we want people to go to Spain. Pookie, what did you think about going to Spain? You didn't have to go to the airport, though, did you? I think this is why I don't mind flying as much. I know that, like, other people are like, I hate flying. And I'm like, I'm tiny. I can fit on the airplane. And I'm pretty short. So it doesn't bother me. But yeah, if I was any taller. Ooh, 6'4" is very tall. Normal is subjective. And yes. Lauren just says boobies. We're not. Boobles? Maybe boobles. Maybe it says boobles. Sid's gonna live forever. Shorties. Let's see. You have said Elvis a lot in your twims. Spain is on fire and burning. So is Canada. Ooh, Justine's going to Hawaii? How fun. I would love to go to Hawaii too. I would like a tiny desert island. Oh, you flew back home from Spain. Oh, okay. So, I don't know. Pobal doesn't like the airport there, but I hope you had a better time. I need to listen to this song because I never heard about it. I didn't know about it. You prefer Switzerland. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I need you to be my translator, Sif. Because unless I'm asking where is the library, Val's fucked. Ooh, look at you going to Hawaii. We were supposed to take a train from France to Spain, but they had a strike, and we ended up getting the last rental car and drove into Spain. Oh yeah, the train thing. I didn't get that they would just be like, oh, we're not gonna run. I didn't know that. It's like, what's happening? Your mother-in-law is 5'6". I'm trying to think how. Kathy's like my height. In sewing, we're taught from your nose to your extended arm is about a yard. Mine is not. Mine is feel like it's a little over. I tried that, yeah. I wouldn't leave. I wouldn't leave. So Steve-O is 420, converted 4 foot 20 inches, or 5'8". I love that. Pole vault got robbed by police in Barcelona and Madrid. Barcelona. Daniel is traveling tonight on a plane, and the red taillights headed for Spain can be seen. Oh, 4'6". That makes more sense. I was like, I expected Kathy's mom to be kind of tiny. Let's see. Chris says, ooh, you went up to the Alps. You lived in Germany from 7 to 11. Your dad was in the forces, and you visited Holland and Switzerland. How fun. Right? How much is fun? Like Jade does walkabouts. What does she call them? I forgot. But it is so beautiful to see Australia. Okay. You are already friends with birds. In August, the trains in Italy go on strike because they also want to go on vacation. Barcelona. Is it Catalan? Oh. I know 2 girls that went backpacking in Spain and got robbed blind at a mall. Oh. Be careful out there, y'all. Hugh is having flashbacks about the singing ringing tree bear now and the giant goldfish. I think we're all a little traumatized from all that. I think we're all a little. It was called Walk With Me. Thank you. Oh, yeah. If you're not subscribed to Cover by CQ, you should be, because there's at least 2 really good live streams a week, or videos where he does singing 1 to 3, sometimes more songs. It's awesome, and you will love it. Oh, she's a cutie. This has been fun. I've enjoyed today. Oh, no. Not Nosferatu. No. Pole vault is going to make some singing tree videos. And yeah, we could do that. We can do that. I'm going to be watching like this. Okay. So, well, thank you everybody. I appreciate it, and that also reminds me that I should go. Oh, Joe Pesci's 5'4". That's what the internet just told me. Because I just looked up Al Pacino's height. Oh, Joe Pesci. So let's see. It's Sunday. Charlie Gabaldon's probably starting any moment now. We have Jade has a rant later. Justine is doing her Sunday show now over at The Real. And I feel like this has to be a Francis and Ian week, but maybe it's not. But we have a lot of good stuff going on. Rich, if you're not following DJ Big Red 81, he's got a great list every day of all the streams, or many streams happening around. It's not all of them because, there's a billion, but it's a lot of them. So DJ Big Red 81's got a really good list for that. And yeah, everybody have a great week. Big love to you, Kitty. Yeah, everybody enjoy some pie cake, cobbler, or Boston cream pie this week. Joe Pesci gets things done. Ted Danson is still alive. He's still alive. He's still alive. He's still alive. You have to be less than 5'6" in the mafia. I did not know that. My Italian grandpa was 5'6", I believe. So I don't know. Maybe he was in the mafia. I don't know. Everybody have a wombling good week. Yeah, Vern Troyer's 2 foot. But for today, Pookie wins shortest flocker award. Pookie, what would you like to win? And then we will award you with whatever you would like to win, because we never figured that out. DJ does good at the Pulse too, and don't forget the Pulse on Monday is going to be Robbie Stingle is going to be featured on the Community Pulse at Frank Turzo's channel, which I think is at Frank Turzo. And everybody, please go and support Robbie and say hi, and just, because Robbie loves everybody saying hello and needs some support and to feel good. So let's make sure we do that, please, for Robbie. And what else? Do we have anything else happening this week? I don't think so. I will see you again on He's Still Alive. He's Still Alive. But we're gonna no surprise you. Okay, so anybody have any good idea for Pookie being number one, winning? She needs prizes. So if anybody has any good idea, let me know so I can send her prizes. All the prizes. Because Pookie wins. No. Okay, Ted Danson. No. Scott Baio also still alive. I just Googled. Still alive. I've been checking every day. I've been checking. No. Y'all, stop. Okay. Cheers. I'll see you on Friday.